Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we are continuing along using the beautiful Santa's Workshop Speciality Designer Series paper. And as you know, I have been cutting out fussy cutting lots of the little images, and I've been working on one sheet of the Santa's Workshop. So let me just get the other half of the sheet, because I haven't even got onto that one yet. And as you can see, there are 18 different images across there, which will make 18 different cards if you want to. Even taking, as I was saying the other day, the little pieces at the top, at the bottom, fussy cut out the bottom of the snowman, fussy cut out the head of the snowman, and you've got a card using those pieces at the top and the bottom as well. So absolutely nothing goes to waste. Now, I will give you a quick recap on the ones that we've already done. So this was the first one, taking that little piece from the top and the bottom and putting it onto a card. The second one was this one, which I cut out with the stitch shape framelits and then just put a sentiment down at the bottom. The third one, which, as I say, do go back and look at the videos, was using the lovely little penguins and making a little penguin scene. And today I am going to show you two more. Now, one I've completed and one will complete together. So this one, I took the lovely little snowman that looks as if he's sort of half asleep. So what I did was I did a wash in Smoky Slate and a wash in Pool Party, and then put with the Smoky Slate our Stamping Right markers, I just put 4 little Z's going up as if he was asleep, and then fussy cut out the little cookies, put the cookies down there, and then put one of the little candy canes with a bow on it, because I thought that he looked as if he was asleep after eating his Christmas dinner, and so that was a snowman's Christmas dinner, cookies and candy canes. So that's that card. And now we are going to work on the next one. So this one, again, I'm working in 2 colours, which is the Pool Party and the Smoky Slate, because those colours work really well together with the snowmen in there. So this one, again, we've got some little fussy cut pieces out. So let's work on this piece. So this is the piece that was cut out. It's cut out with one of our circle dies, and I've taken one of the tiny little presents because I thought this present was quite nice, but it would be quite nice to put a present that was popped up a little bit. So we're going to put this one on with some dimensionals. Let me try and find the minis. Yep, we want the little minis on there. So we'll put a little mini on the back of the present, and then we will just put the present in on here, so it goes literally over the top of the little present that's there, but it makes a bigger present that's actually standing out for the little person there to give to his snowman. And then I cut out some of the little tiny hearts, and these ones we are going to just glue down because I don't want those to stand out as well. So let's just get a little bit of wet glue, pop those down, and we're going to have those in the middle so that the little boy is absolutely in love with the snowman. So let's just put these in on here like that and put those down. So that's our little centerpiece. Let's pick it up that way. That's our little centerpiece finished. So you've got the little present up on the dimensional, and you've got some lovely little hearts on there. Now we are going to take the our card base and our piece of Pool Party as our mat. And again, you can see I always try and use my mats for other things as well. So cut out of them Don't just use them as a solid piece, because your mat doesn't show apart from the little tiny piece round the edge. So as I say, the old saying, waste not, want not, and it means that you are using all of your pieces, and particularly our lovely cardstock, and not wasting any at all. I've just got a piece of dimensional just stuck under there. Right, pop that down on there, and then we are going to take our white panel, and I thought we would just put a little bit of something on the background of this. So I have taken the waterfront, and I've taken these little tiny splodges on here. When we had Gorgeous Grunge, I would have used something like that, but I think that these will work quite well because they're quite small and they should look as if we've got a little bit of snow falling. So let's take the pool party, and I need to look to see whether I want this in full strength or half strength. So let's just take a little piece of scrap here and we'll have a look and see what it looks like in full strength. Yes, I think full strength will be fine. So we're literally just going to, I am going to take a bit of a scrap to save my work surface. Bear with me a second. Let me just get a piece of copy paper out, just so that I can put that underneath there and not ruin my work surface. So just a little piece of scrap in underneath here, because we are going to be going across randomly. So let's just put this down randomly across, working our way down. As I say, no sort of rhyme or reason to this. It's just literally giving a little bit of interest to the back of our card. And we're just going to work it all the way down. And maybe just one little piece down on there. Okay, so we've got just sort of a snowy type background on there, using the pool party, which will work very well. And right, let me take that out of the way because we don't need that scrap anymore. So now we are going to mount this onto our other pieces. So just run a little bit of the wet glue round on our corners and pop it down. Try and line it up straight. You can tell that I've stopped talking because I'm trying to line it up straight, which, as I say, is always difficult on camera, but we try and do our best. Now we're going to have this piece in on the centre here. Now, do I want those up with dimensionals? No, I don't think I do. Again, I was saying it really depends on your postage. If you are wanting to reserve and not have your width too much, as I was saying, in the UK, if you have too much width, it goes into the next postal band. So I try not to have too much, and we've got the little present popped up with the dimensional. So let's try and line that up nice and straight in the centre with sort of an equal distance round, and we'll just put that down nice and flat. And then I have taken one of the little tiny little cart it is, and we're going to put that down at the bottom. Again, the Santa's Workshop Speciality designer paper, there is so much that you can do with it. It's really, you know, your imagination can take you wherever you want. So literally just work on different pieces at mix and match from one sheet of paper to another, and then we're going to pop the little presents, which again I've just fussy cut out. That's why I was saying every single little piece of the designer series paper can be fussy cut out. And I know some of you say, oh my goodness, fussy cutting, it takes an awful long time. I just literally sit with my paper snips in the evening when I'm watching the television and literally just cut out a few. I keep them in an envelope, and then when I'm ready, I just take them out of the envelope and I've got all the different pieces that I want. Now we're just going to have the little sentiment, which is from the Peaceful Noel, which is Merry Little Christmas. Sometimes when I've got a lot on a card, I don't want to have a very large sentiment. I just want something small on there. So we're just going to put this on again with just a little bit of Tombow right down there on the bottom. And just line that up with the side of the cart and put that on without sliding it too much. That's the nice thing about wet glue. You can slide it into place where you want it and put it down. And here we have another lovely card using the Santa's Workshop Designer Series Speciality paper. So let's have a look at the ones that we've done so far. So we've now made 5 cards just using 5 elements from half a sheet of the Designer Series paper. So we've got this one and this lovely one. We've got this one with the little penguins. We've got this one on here. And we've got the one that we've done today, which again I think are absolutely lovely. And you can see these are just a few of the other pieces that I've still got left for me to do other things with. So you can make so many cards out of just half a sheet of this Designer Series paper. So I really recommend you getting the Santa's Workshop and having some fun with all the different elements that you can cut out. So thank you so much for watching me today, and I do look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.